Hello guys, this is Lana and this is my channel and this is a mid-month reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of June 2019. And I've already pulled the tarot cards and I also pulled a few overall energy cards from my regular playing card deck. And the cards are the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. And from that, I'm feeling like someone who was probably focused on financial things uh, is stuck in their head now. I think someone who was very loving to them walked away. And now it has them feeling like they don't have really any options or opportunity to walk back in or try to start again. I feel like they're weighing out the options of should I try or should I not? Should I let it go? Would the person take me back? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Somebody walked away and now the other person's stuck in their head about trying to come back in. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into these tarot cards. The tarot cards we had, I have to move the clarifiers out the way, my bad. But the cards we got for you guys were Empress, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, or Rods in this deck, the Five of Rods, Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Rods, and the overall energy was the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, with that Empress, what I see is this person sees you as the Empress, male or female. They see you as abundant, creative, self-sufficient. You know, they have everything they need. They're the bosses of all bosses, the queens of all queens. They see you in a very high regard and very respected. And they wish they had the courage to rush in or to at least say something, send a message to you, talk to you, communicate with you in some way to express this passion that they have for you. But they're stuck in their heads. They're stuck in their heads. It is making them feel like they're physically stuck too, because they're focusing on all probably all the bad that they, or not even bad, all that they did to cause this disruption in the connection. Any mental games they played, the fear, the anxiety is getting to them and it's making them feel like they don't really have any options or any real opportunity to try to rekindle or restart something with you. But they wish they could with this Knight of Cups. They want to at least clear the air with you. Like they don't want it to be any bad blood between you two. They really wish they can come in and apologize and reconcile. They really want to continue the connection. But at the very least, they at least want to clear the air with you. They don't want this, strife or this friction or this just negative energy in between you guys. And I feel like that they feel that way because they look at you as the Nine of Cups. You literally are the Nine of Cups. I feel like I'm so sorry. You're very self-sufficient, self-fulfilled, happy alone. You might be a person who is like kind of a loner, or a person who just is very happy and finds happiness in things that they are interested in alone, or in just being alone. But they know that when you're the Nine of Cups, you don't just have the Nine of Cups only when you're with them. You bring the Nine of Cups energy with you whenever you're around them. And they wish that they can get some of this energy back, this happy, loving, emotionally content, peaceful energy back. And you've been tempering your emotions, which is why you're so peaceful alone. You've been working on yourself, gaining your faith back, tapping in spiritually, talking to the angels, talking to your spirit guides, looking at your star players, balancing your own emotions, your loves, your pains, looking at yourself, focusing on yourself and self-love. And this person, I feel like it's this Knight of Pentacles. While you are working on yourself, they're working on a plan that's going to take a while because they're going to analyze every ounce of it and figure out what's going to be the best approach to come in, if there is even a opportunity to come in, because some of them are still stuck at the idea that they can't even come back in. And the next card was that Seven of Cups. And I feel like this was you making a complex decision, having to really look at everything for what it is. Whereas you might have made excuses for this person, or you were seeing it from a biased standpoint, or through rose-colored glasses. You took your glasses off. You had to really look at everything that went down, or that had taken place within this connection, and had to make a complex decision to walk away from something that you thought probably was going to be a very long time, stable, situation with someone, whether that was living with them, a very long-term relationship, friendship, jobship, company or business you had. You literally had to examine that on a different level than you ever have really, given it that type of attention, or that type of, you never had that type of clarity of what you were dealing with like you did when you made this decision. And you knew ultimately the best thing to do for yourself was to walk away. Probably was a lot of fighting, bickering, petty arguments, jealousy, things in between. And ultimately, this person or this thing had hurt you too many times, greatly, very deeply, very, there's a lot of love there. You probably love this person a lot. But this person, not to say that they did not love you the same, but they did a lot to hurt you. And when you walked away after making this complex decision, it caused a tower for them. They probably never thought you would walk away, because this was something that I feel like you both thought was going to be around, or that could withstand the test of time. But when you left, it caused that tower moment for that person. And that person was forced to see that they were a burden, or that they were making you carry a lot of burdens in this connection, or most of the responsibility of this connection. You were probably the person always nurturing them, loving them, reaching out to them, making sure they're okay, listen to their problems, being their therapist, blah, 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 blah. And it probably was never reciprocated. And yeah, I feel like it was one of those, you put your energy into something that never gave you any energy in return that was equal. Or, when you needed it, it was never returned back. And that was their karma. Having to let go of someone is something that was there to help them, I feel like. Someone who was there, who wanted the best for them, who tried to balance them, who tried to show them clarity, or show them a better way of doing things. But ultimately, you leaving the connection brought karma around, or they're going to get their karma. Or they realized that by you making that complex decision, it's like the judge was like, you making this decision worked in your favor, and they got the short end of the stick. Like it's like the verdict was not in their favor. This ending did not work, and they're good for sure. And I feel like this is you going in to really understand yourself, life, just everything, to really take a deeper look at everything, and to come back out with a whole new level of wisdom. Seeing things totally different. Yourself, your patterns, people, the way that they move, the way that they interact, just seeing things differently. And now you're not even focused on the past anymore. You're not really focused on reconciling. You're not worried about coming together and celebrating with each other, or you're not worried about all the things that used to be a priority to you, or people who used to be priorities to you. You're focused on new, future, aces, brand new opportunities for yourself, Whew. And we have the 5 of Rods. So I feel like in this connection, there was a lot of strife at one point. There was a lot of competition, jealousy, a lot of fighting. And it was like a very hostile environment, like a negative undertone. Like it was always something. A person who can make a problem out of any solution is like, what's the problem now? I feel like that's what it is. And it left you very defensive. You always feel like you have to have your guard up. You always have to defend yourself. You might have always had to defend this person. They probably was that type of person who would pop off. And now next, you playing bodyguard too. I feel like this is something that just made you, it took you out of your character. This person does not look comfortable. You know, I feel like this is not your natural nature, and it has made you feel like you have to always put on the armor and be tough and guard it all the time because who knows what situation they'll put you in or what they will bring to you themselves. And it caused you, after cutting this off, you were able to transform, to step away from all that negative, low vibrational energy, to transform, transmute that energy, give it to yourself, learn because you've gained that wisdom. You've gained the wisdom, and it's changed you. Once you know, you can't unknow. You know, and now you're the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. You're a Capricorn. You're the Queen of Pentacles, focusing on your own stability, your own happiness. Could be going to school or something. This person is very intelligent, self sufficient and doesn't have any real worries. You know. And the reason you've been able to step into your Queen of Pentacles power is because you made a decision to find balance for yourself, to stop trying to hold on to people that are just weighing you down and balancing you, you know, cutting it off, all the way. I'm sorry, I have like some dog hair, I feel like, on me. But yeah, you're able to cut someone off, anything that left you always feeling like you have to be defensive, guarded, you know, negative, always in competition, always got to fight. You cut it off, and it's serving your best good. And now we have the Knight of Rods with the Moon and the Hangman. So I feel like someone wants to try to come back in and try to shed light on some secrets. Or this person could have shed light on your secrets literally by telling your business. But I feel like this person, they want to come back in. But they want to come in as the Knight of Rods to express their passion towards you. Even though there's a lot of fear behind it, you know, a lot of unsaid, you know, information between the two. It's a lot that needs to be resolved, unresolved issues, I feel like, too. They're trying to step out of this stagnant energy and make that approach towards you, you know, because they probably see it from a different perspective. Maybe this person is trying to see just how much their negative or dark energy or secrets and deceptiveness and codependency and things like that affected the connection. Maybe they're actually starting to see the role they played in the dismantlement of it all, you know. But ultimately, they really wish that they could have a 10 of Pentacles with you. They want to have some type of long term. They want to get back to where you guys were. Because that Four of Wands was like on the road, or, you know, a beginning stage, I guess you could say, to the 10 of Pentacles. And they want everything. I kind of feel like they want things to just go back to how they were, but they can't because you've transformed. And that way, even then, before you transformed, it was not working for you. That was not serving your best good. You know? Sorry, I keep tripping cards. But yes. And Capricorn, you have to show up. This is someone who feels a very strong attachment to you as well, I feel like. I feel like they might be somewhat obsessive. Or they can be obsessive. Or they're very one-track minded with this connection. Like, there's no way that it's not going to be rekindled or it's not going to happen the way that they want. This is definitely with someone from the past. This Six of Cups could be someone you have kids with, could have known since you were kids, you know, grew up with this person. A lot of love between the two. A lot of love. And I feel like they're trying to mature a little bit or come in together, more put together. No, not all over the place. I feel like they're really trying to focus on their approach and how they're going to come in with, you know, they're not focus on how they're going to come in and express how they feel towards you. I hope that you feel it too. And I feel like this could be a person who's somewhat materialistic. I feel like they're going to use what they have to try to draw you into. Or in the past where they were selfish, they want to let go or release that energy. That's what I'm feeling. or it could be a materialistic person because this is the earth sign we're talking about. So it's going to be like, oh, you see me? I'm looking good and doing good too. You're going to come back and, partner up. But the difference between you're looking good and smelling good and, your Empress energy is I look great and I feel great and I think great too because I've transformed. So yeah, I feel like if this person, if they match you on a mental level or they've changed and grown and can actually have a real conversation with you about how it all went down or what caused this or, like really get to the nitty gritty of the situation, then you'll know if this person has really changed. But if they're not willing to even take any accountability or even express their roles, I don't know. You really have to use your own discernment to make a decision. Like I said in other videos, think about it, pray about it, ask for guidance, ask for help, and do what's best for your highest self. Ask for, guidance to make a decision for your highest good, for your highest self. And yeah, I hope it did resonate. If it did, comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you on my channel and in the next video.